Welcome back, guys, to the channel. We've got our first track on, it's gonna be from Great Question Block Ruins down to Faraway Oasis. This is always an interesting one, because, like, the endgame of Faraway Oasis can be so interesting. And I mean that in a literal sense, because it's either gonna go really well or really poorly. Interesting start, though. Don't expect to see a star that quickly. But yeah, we're back on the channel, we're back on Mario Kart. I'm admittedly a bit knackered in a minute, because I just came back from a blood donation, and yes, this is being recorded the same day as the Silk Song stream happens in the evening, so you can expect that in a bit. But yeah, we're doing okay. I could see the red shell guy, and I was trying to veer to the right to avoid him, but he did the same. Not sure what I could have done there. I'm probably gonna try cycle out these mushrooms on shortcuts though, because like, oh, right now it's okay, but as I start catching up I'm gonna need better items outright. I would like to stay nearby to that guy with the triple mushrooms just because they're gonna boost me by default. Bullets, okay, damn. Oh, are we driving the track the other way around? Or no, we're driving it normally. Good. I will start this drift early and use that mushroom there. Yeah, okay, we're in a good spot, and I think we should get a decent item. We got a singular red shell. That's not good enough, is it? It's fine though, because we ended up somehow losing some positions, and now we're in 5th. I'm gonna do this early just so I get a item. No, what an awful place to get shot. Oh, and we didn't grind the rail. That's so cringe. That's really annoying. Like, at least if I maintained the momentum with which to grind the rail, I'd be in this race, but I slipped as well with the low traction. I'm gonna need something a bit powerful, like that at least lets me perform a skip. And that's really no good, because it also cancelled my drift. I think the fact we finished top 10 is really impressive, considering what just happened. I had a chance for a really good race, but unfortunately that shot came in at a cruel place. We didn't lose too much VR, and we're in a decently sized lobby with decent players, so we'll have an interesting episode today, that's for sure. Unfortunately, as I spoke, it seems the lobby shrunk a bit. It's still decently sized. I think there's like 14-something players, I think. But we're heading to Peach Beach this time. And interestingly enough, we actually got an item set. I'm realizing, yeah, we started way further than 9th. So there's actually a lot of the top players who dropped out for some reason. We ended up trailing our green shell. Didn't really intend to hit that guy, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. We'll go single item here because there was way too much competition for the double. And we picked up a sweet drop boost as well. I'm gonna expend these to cut off. Nice, I managed to even steal the double item set. Ooh, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna fly up here and take the glider cut. Which is very interesting how that is, because I've never noticed those on transition positions. But that was a very, very wide shortcut because of the glider. I'm gonna have to drive pretty straight line actually, just because of the items I do have. I'm gonna let those out and maybe cycle, because I want to maybe find a super horn. That's not what I wanted. I will back this and use my coin block just to get coins while summoning first, and go for another double item set. I backed it early just to make sure that I'd actually get the double item set, because I always miscalculate how long it takes for me to spam out all my coins. We got 2 protection items though, so I can't complain. Are we on the final lap? We're on the track, but I think we might have 2 laps of it, which is quite strange. Oof. Ink is always difficult because I feel that the effectiveness of how much it covers from your sight is much stronger than it is in other games. Like, I remember Mario Kart Wii, and the blooper really didn't do much to obscure your vision, in my humble opinion. But in this game, it does a lot. It really does a lot. So we're gonna grab a single item here. We're doing okay for placement. I'm gonna use this, yeah. I thought no, they do still have their bomb in hand. Got to be careful of that. I'm gonna go a bit wide here and grab this double item set. Maybe it gives me something that can bring down first place. No, and it doesn't matter, I got shocked anyway. Maybe if I drop... Was that third who shocked? Surely not. Still, we got a decent placement. I think it might have been third who shocked, because the top 3 players really cut off by quite a bit. It's really difficult to say, actually. But we gained VR, made up for the previous losses. Oh, we're 13. I'll see if how the lobby fluctuates a bit. I'm sure more players will join. The lobby ended up growing to 14 players, which is completely fine. And we're heading over to Dino Jungle now. I do like the track. I commented I like the aesthetic. We still have the same top 3 in place. I think I'm now, though, one of the higher rated VR players in this lobby. So I do have to... Oh, no. We're back after the connection error, unfortunately. We got the better part of 100 points docked, which is no fair. I missed the startup boost, but that really doesn't matter. We're heading over from Sky High Sunday to Starview Peak. I'm literally a bit triggered because, you know, internet stuff and whatnot, but we're fine. We can make it back eventually. But as a total, unless we do incredible in the coming races, we're probably going to be taking a loss over the total of the video. Coin shell, interesting. I might just cut off off-road from here, just to get out of everyone's... And I can hold these items, because a mushroom in first is always good, and the coin shell is a protection item, like it can break on your rear. So I'm fine to stay here. I hear another coin shell. Okay, it broke behind me though. It's fine. I thought that was a blue shell initially. I do want to front run a bit, just because I feel it will help me in the long run. If I can front run for long enough, and if maybe I also dodge a blue shell, I'll be in a good place. Oh wow, that's surprising. You know what, they can stay in second, it really doesn't matter for me. Yeah, they'll be able to dodge a blue shell, but I'm completely okay with that. I nearly veered off the track, I need to be careful. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to regain momentum there. Okay, good. I can throw that with confidence, and yeah, they dodged the blue, but that was to be expected. We just need to now hope for better items, because I shouldn't expect another blue. There will probably be a shot, but we're going to be up ahead when that happens, so we just have to take it on the chin. They got a single item, which is interesting. I'm sure they were going for a double, but they ended up grabbing only a single item. I'm going to use this to cut off the off-road. I don't know if that's going to save me the position I want. I'm going to have to go wide, in fact, because they can back that green shell at me. And I will definitely work to not stay in their alignment. He really tried to throw that at me, but at least we salvaged second, which is good. Wow, the shot came extremely late, too. But that was worth. We played that well. It's just unfortunate the Bitty Bucky player just played a bit better than me. Maybe if I took a tighter line earlier it would have worked out, but no bueno. Maybe if I saved the mushroom and didn't use it in the off-road, that could also have worked. Like I just used it to skip boss. Not sure, but I'm happy with that result. Okay, wow, now everyone's skip plus. Yeah, we made up some of that VR, but 100 was so unfair for something I had no control over. Cheap Falls is the next target for this one. Quite track, I'm not the best at Cheap Falls. I either like just do well because of the end shortcut, or I just play generally pretty awfully, which is definitely a pain. But I guess we'll just try front run it again. They ended up taking a shell for me, so oh come on. I'm going to try cut the middle off. Well, the mushroom would take me a bit further, I'm gonna be honest with you. Somehow I still think that this worked out. Are we gonna be unable to get onto the track? That somehow still worked out. I find that so funny, because so few people take the center strip, which is technically the fastest path. But yeah, we're first, and because of wonky decision making on how placements are determined, we also have 4 mushrooms. I'm gonna hold a single mushroom in hand just to protect it. Okay, looks like we're using it anyway. I wanted to hold it just to prevent it from getting stolen by a boo, but we also just saw a blue shell. So I'm gonna start using these when I can to create some form of a cutoff. I really wanted to double chain those items just so I can hop over the red shell. Yeah, because now we're going to start getting... I think one of those green shells might have taken out the red shell that was going to home in on me. Because I heard a shell break. I could be crazy. But that is miraculous. Where did that come from? There's no players ahead of me, that's for sure. Oh wow, there's another blue shell that quickly. I don't know where the first place player was for that. They must have been to my right, I imagine. Because that's the shorter path. I really can't tell who's around me. Which is a bad thing, technically, but it's working out. I can live with it. And we have blue shell protection. So I feel more confident to stay front running. Okay then. There is no way it was like second place to have that shot. Is that... That's crazy. Or they dodged it, just barely. I would like to catch up and use the super horn on this player, but I might just live with the item I have right now, because I can use that eventually just to dodge a potential blue later. But I think the crab is going to take first anyway, so I might as well take out my compatriots. Yeah. That was a nice use of the feather. I don't usually make that many feather cuts, but I'm quite happy with that one. Would have wanted more of those coins, but it's okay. We get to force the double item set here. We got the drip correctly, which is something I was concerned about. We're going to take a tight line as we can. That's fine. They just took a shortcut. I can live with that. I really want to maintain this protection item, so I'm going to hold on to it. Let Diego take first. Oh, I tried to take out the crab player. I think we got 5th. That's completely okay. I didn't have any good endgame items, so I had to live with what I was going to be handed, and 5th is a fine position for the situation. We gained VR, so I'm happy with the total. We're off the Salty Speedway, always a bit of a frightening track, you know, because of the water challenges, but we can live with that. We did pretty well on Cheap Cheap, which is a track I'm usually scared of, so I'm gonna try replicate some of that success. I'm gonna keep trying to push for front running, because it seems worth it in the long term. Wow, they really could have just red shelled, so I'm glad they didn't. Oh, I didn't see that car coming up. Yikes. We ended up missing item sets, but we're fine with that. We're in first because of the draw. They keep letting me drop them, which is kind of weird. I don't know if I should be fighting for first that much, considering I'm the prime blue shell target without any blue shell protection. It's fine, we're not in first anymore, that's for sure. But yeah, second is fine, it's safe. And they're gonna be taking the blue shell. What the fuck? How? That was really cruel, but maybe we managed to snag an item here and start to get back into it. That was crazy awful. We got triple mushrooms, that's something to be happy about. And I think we're soon to head on to the actual track. Yeah, we're gliding in. Want to hit that. Okay. That was pretty decent. Whoa! Bounced off another player's head there, didn't expect that. I fell off early, that's annoying. I wanted to go a bit higher there. We're gonna end up having to use the mushrooms just to force positions at this point. Yikes. I'm gonna start cutting off-road now, because I know there's still time to get more items, and there's less time to catch up. In fact, I was suspecting the Boo was eventually gonna steal something from me. That worked out super well because I was in danger there, so it just saved me from getting Mario Karted, really. If I can snag a fourth, I'm well happy with that. Yeah, that worked out. I was wise to use the gold mushroom early, because I was so sure that the Boo was gonna come for me if I didn't start using it, and it did end up stealing it in the last few uses. Obviously the player gets it reset, but that doesn't matter, it worked out. We've somehow wow, you don't expect that to be our first place finish. Where'd the, I think Chief Exec, the guy who won the previous one, lost a lot of VR there. Regardless of what happens, this is going to be the last track of the day, but I couldn't pass up a full round of DK Spaceport, so... I mean, every time we play DK Spaceport, you're getting a full round. Technically, this is shorter, because we got... we already started on it as opposed to drove to it. Really bad line, and didn't get any items is a problem. It's fine, we picked up like 3 points, so no luck chaos. I can't hope to like leave with around 8, if I'm being honest. But we're okay. I'm not gonna bother taking that trick position because it's technically gonna take me off a line that I could use to take more items. We're fine on items too, like these are pretty decent, especially for DK Spaceport. I knew I was gonna get trailed there. I like that you can chain mushrooms into item sets, so effectively triple mushrooms is a game-winning item in DK Spaceport. I'm gonna hold on to these triple greens as long as I can to stay safe. And yeah, then I'm going to use these on the final stretch. Oof. I started my drift way too fucking early. Didn't like that at all. It's fine, as long as you stay low, don't waste your time going in the air for no reason, you'll be okay on this track. I'm gonna start using them now, because this is the final stretch, and I need to get up and out there. Wow, he managed to save a Mega Mushroom till all the way there, that's really impressive. I think we will get a second, and I'm well happy with that to end off the video. It's a gain of VR. I somehow think we might have gone positive this video, depending on how much we get here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went positive. It's by a real little, but considering I lost 100 points at the start of this episode to the internet, I'm really happy with that. So, thank you guys for watching, we'll see you in the next one. Obviously, please like and subscribe, and I'd say join the stream tonight, but you're seeing this tomorrow, probably, so if you're coming from the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.